My name is Carly. I am the studio lead at PowerLife Blackstone. My friend Ellie, she also works at PowerLife, was living in Omaha, going to Creighton Dental School, and she asked me to do a bar teacher training with her. I had no anticipation of teaching, of doing anything with it really at all, other than just deepening my own knowledge and practice. And after teacher training completed, I was offered an instructor role here. I was working remotely, so I moved to Omaha just to instruct. As much as I'd had a strong bar practice before, it wasn't something that I was even necessarily keeping up with at that time. That's what encouraged me to do my teacher training, is I'm like, it's something I love, I'd like to reconnect with it. It's very involved, teacher training is. If you want to be good at it, you really, you want to show up every day. You want to put your full effort into what we're teaching. I mean, even if you missed one day of content, there's just so much to absorb, to take in, and to learn. It's basically a whole new language. And many people, in terms of teacher training, have maybe those limiting beliefs of like, well, I couldn't be a teacher, or, you know, I don't look like the other teachers that I see around here, or maybe, you know, I see this person doing this crazy arm balance, like I can't do that, I couldn't be a teacher. And I think that those are like the exact people who should go through teacher training, because it's where you learn. You get your building blocks there, and you get to really take your creative license and roll with it. Just having a foundational knowledge about yoga, bar, or sculpt gave me the license to feel like I could be so much more creative, even with my own practice, when I'm not in the teacher spot. It's also the community. I have made so many friends in every single teacher training, which is such an unexpected surprise. I feel like it's cool to walk into the studio and not only be used to the PowerLife way of having familiar faces, people who know your name and saying hi, but having people who you've really built some awesome shared experiences with that are also in the studio, that are also learning and growing with you, not only in teacher training, but once you leave teacher training, I mean, you continue to learn and grow. And those are people that really can help you and be of aid to you, I think, in that process, and just make each other better. Like, if you're gonna go through a yoga teacher training, like, that is a commitment, but like, I think it's really great to flip that in such an opportunity way. You might sacrifice like a Saturday, but you leave with like a lifelong skill that connects you not only to yourself and your body and your mind, but it connects you to others around you, not only in Omaha or in PowerLife, but I mean, yoga becomes like a universal language in some ways. And so I really do think that this is like a once in a lifetime community and place to choose to take on a teacher training. And I think that a lot of people want to pull themselves out of it, again, with like self-limiting beliefs of feeling like, you know, maybe my practice doesn't look like this person's, or maybe my practice doesn't even look like it used to look. I don't think that there's any reason not to go through teacher training if that's something you desire at one point in your life. If anything, it's a great place to kind of launch the rest of your yoga journey, per se. I would just say to go for it. Throw caution to the wind, why not? And you'll probably get a lot more out of it than you ever anticipated. I mean, being a yoga instructor has shaped my career personally a bunch. Before I was a yoga instructor, I was working remotely at home, and for me personally, I just thirsted for more. I thirsted for more connection beyond like a Zoom screen. I love to be able to move my body, especially every day, so it's a matter of like, how can I cheat the system to doing that without me just having to like, you know, go and drive to the gym? I think that movement just makes me a better person, a happier person. I not only have so many acquaintances here at the studio, but people who like, you know, I'd call friends, or people who, you know, you could see out and have a connection with. So teacher training is just a really, really great way to enhance so many different areas of your life. Ones that you probably wouldn't expect, probably even ones I didn't mention, because I think it can be so unique and different for everybody.